Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Welcome to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey right here on Wabash Cash TV. Look who's back.
Been a couple of weeks. But
I got to tell you, I don't really see a tan.
yeah, it turns out I'm pretty white. Who knew?
You've been in the sun for the last week.
Yeah, I don't tan. I get a little pink or very, very red, and then I'm right back to white.
No kidding.
Yeah, I don't tan.
Well, I'll be doggone.
I've tried.
Ladies and gentlemen, look who's back. It's Brian Turner, back from vacation. Are glad that he is back in town, just in time for baseball season, or for football season, baseball season,
All of it
volleyball
for me,
season.
yeah. That's kicking back up. This is dead week this week, and practices officially start next week.
There you go. So, you're back at work right now, right here. We're gonna make some money.
Oh, as always.
As always.
I always call that my fifth job.
No, really. Which one's better?
This one pays better than a couple of the others.
You're watching here on Friday morning, August 6th. Let's tell you what is going on in and around the neighborhoods this weekend. What is going on? Actually, the Effingham County Fair continues tonight. It'll wrap up on Saturday night. But the big deal tonight, they've got the big show on tap, as Tracy Lawrence is going to be there, along with Neil McCoy. What's Tracy Lawrence's big song?
Something in the 90s, and I don't remember it because I hated 90s country back then.
Well, you still like 90s country, don't you?
BJ Barham's kind of turned me around on it a little bit.
Oh, really?
He did that cover album, and it was actually kind of fun.
Oh, I'll be doggone. I would not. How about Neil McCoy? He played at...
In the same era, yeah.
Yeah. Neil McCoy played at Fairfield back in the day. So.
Not to be confused with the real McCoy.
No, entirely not to be confused with. But that should be a good show, ladies and gentlemen. Go up there to Altamont, to the Effingham County Fair. They'd love to see you at the Neil McCoy and Tracy Lawrence show. Also, today, at the Effingham County Fair, they're going to have harness racing, their final event of harness racing at noon today. At 3:30 and 5:30, be Cakes Outside the Box. That's going to be in the Schützenfest building. At 3:30 today, the kids pedal pool, as well as safety day. Free stage today. It'll be the Dean Rich Duo. Now tomorrow at the Effingham County Fair, they got a big day planned then as well. Fair wraps up tomorrow night with the big Demolition Derby, and that's going to be preceded at 5:30 by the Power Wheels Derby. I'm not sure what that is.
From the little kids derby.
The what?
The Power Wheels vehicles little kids could ride?
You mean like the little Barbie cars and stuff?
Or Bigfoot or any of the, yeah.
But how big are they?
They're not real big, but they let the kids get out there and just run into each other a few times with them.
Do they move in the mud? I mean...
Yeah.
Do they really?
They usually try to do it before they water it down pretty good, but that's become a fairly regular thing before derbies, is they let the kids out there in those little battery-powered cars and ram into each other. I must
tell you, I have never heard of it or seen it. I mean, the last Demolition Derby innovation that I saw was the minivans. Whenever they bring the minivans out and have the demolition. Now that's cool.
I was just figured that was a Wayne County thing, but apparently it's not.
No, it's not just. No, it's not just Wayne County. It's all over. But the Demolition Derby will be tomorrow night at the Effingham County Fair from 9:30 to noon tomorrow. By the way, it's COPS, the COPS thing. It's Kids and Teens Days. I am not sure what that acronym stands for, but must stand for something. Also,
we assume
you like that, didn't you? We got to presume COPS stands for something. I know what COPD stands for, but
we're at that age.
Yeah, we are. We are very close to that age, but some of us are closer than others. Marion County Fair, they are concluding this weekend as well. Tonight, the carnival's going to open up at 6 o'clock. They're going to have their Demolition Derby tonight, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll have the Catch TV cameras on site, as we'll bring you all the thrills and spills from the Marion County Demolition Derby tonight. And that, I believe, starts at 6:30 p.m. So you might want to check that out. Tomorrow night at Salem at the Marion County Fair, it's a 2021 Grand Nationals event. It's a tractor pull, a light unlimited pro stock super farm, super stock diesel. This is an NTPA Grand National event. And by the way, all day tomorrow, it's wristband day at the Marion County Fair till 6 o'clock, and then it becomes normal ticket day. So there you go. Enjoy the fairs. What else is going on this weekend? At Johnsonville Community Days is going on this weekend as well, starting tonight at 6 p.m. It'll run through Sunday, the 8th. It'll feature a 4x4 truck and tractor pull. I believe that's tomorrow. Bingo sandwiches at the Pavilion all day Saturday, and August 7th Saturday also going to have the flea market with Crass 50/50 raffle, 5K run walk, breakfast at the Johnsonville Days. Is that what it's called? Johnsonville Community Days, as the car, truck, motorcycle show, tractors as well. The big parade is at 10 o'clock tomorrow. We'll be there.
I knew you usually were.
Yeah, I'll be there. That's the thing. I'll be there handing out candy, and I don't know if we have like coolies this year.
Fans before.
We've done fans. We did frisbees. Those were really cool, like the fold out frisbees or
try
something.
to peg kids with them and then walk by.
Oh yeah, they loved it. And I think WNOI is going to be there as well.
Are you doing the 5K?
No, I can spell 5K, and that's about it.
I'm still trying to make 40-yard dashes for charity a thing.
See, now you could do the 5K. You're a run-walk guy.
I can walk 5K. I don't know if I want to run it.
No kidding? No.
I get shin splints pretty bad.
Oh, do you?
I'm not really built for that.
Have you seen the Olympics, all the power walking on this weekend?
They're ongoing. I have not felt the need to change the channel to go watch that.
We're going to talk about the Olympics a little bit here.
I'll stick to watching the wrestling and the sprinters.
The wrestling's really good. They've been very talented. Saw an American win this morning.
Yep.
So what was that kid? What was that kid's
I can't remember. I know Gable was going later in the day, and I can't remember how he did. But
I have not heard. But yeah, so that's all going on. Johnsonville Days. You want to see the Johnsonville Days. Like I said, the parade is at 10 o'clock. The Mud Dog and Ham and Beans at 11 o'clock. I probably won't stick around for that. I'll get my car. I just washed it this week. Car show awards at 3. Fish and chicken supper at 5. And then on Sunday, it'll be church services and then the FFA program with a chicken dinner at noon. So that's going to be fun all day, all weekend long at Johnsonville. The White Squirrel Saddle Club. My friend Jeff Lathrop dropped off their poster.
Those got to be some tiny saddles.
Can you imagine the saddles for white squirrels? And how do you
mount?
How do you break them? How do you break the squirrel? You think the little thing could just run away?
I mean, there's got to be a technique that we don't know about.
I'm glad, some things I'm glad I don't know.
Yeah.
Some things are just better left unknown.
I'm not going to Google that one.
Yeah, don't.
How to saddle a squirrel.
The White Squirrel Saddle Club Tractor and Car Show is Saturday. This is in Olney, in the at the East Fork Arena. That's 5311 North Silver Road in Olney. Admission's $2 a person, but they've got all kinds of fun things. The gates open to the public at 9 o'clock. Participants register. They can start at 8 o'clock. Flea market from 9 to 5. Kids and adult games, they just do all kinds of fun stuff. Pedal tractor competition, and they'll drive through the city of Albany. Going to be a big time. Tractor train rides, buggy rides, scavenger hunt, all kinds of stuff. Jeff Lathrop, you can give him a call if you've got questions about this. Give him a call at 618-302-7091. That's 618-302-7091. What else is going on around today? I've got one other thing. Now, this one you might be interested in.
Elks Golf Tournament?
This is in Salem. No, I didn't mention the Elks Golf Tournament.
It's already full. So
I was going to say there's not much reason to add to that. The Summer Chess Open in Salem on Saturday. You a big chess player?
Are we going SS or ST?
SS. 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. over in Salem. Entry fee $15. From registration from 8 to 9:15. Rounds start at 9:30. Goes on the Swiss system, which I have no idea what that means.
I believe it's timed.
Yeah, but I don't understand 3 rounds. USCF rating, so that'd be United States Chess Federation. They didn't do that. They didn't talk about this on the Queen's Gambit.
Which I still have not watched. It's in my watch list.
Yeah, you need to watch that. That's a good show. But this will be in Salem on Saturday all day long. So you might think about that.
It's different than a round robin in that no players are eliminated. Every player will play every round.
Really?
Player with the highest numbers of points at the end of the tournament is the winner.
Well, how about that? What else?
I played chess as a kid, but
did you really?
Had a great grandpa who absolutely did not believe in letting a kid win. So I never ever won.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Thanks, great grandpa.
Well, I say that never won. The only guy I ever really played in chess. Went to the army, and we had a little tournament. We had a day to kill, and I wound up winning the tournament in the army.
Well, now in the army,
thanks, Grandpa.
In the army, some kids might have thrown a little money into the pile on that one, right?
Well, this was in class.
Oh, that's too bad.
So yes, we did.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Happy National Water Balloon Day. The first Friday in August ushers in National Water Balloon Day, just in time for the hottest days of summer. Pop, throw, splash, or just squish. What kid or adult doesn't enjoy a good, fun water balloon fight in the hot summer? Since, when the water balloon was invented?
Shortly after the prophylactic?
I would have thought shortly after the balloon, after the rubberized balloon. But it says here is Edgar Ellington invented the waterproof sock in 1950. Since then, backyards haven't been the same. When's the last time you got hit by a water balloon?
It's been a while. I try to think if I had any of the festivals or anything I had to attend or anything. But, fellas, I definitely recommend surprising your wife by celebrating this day.
Yeah, that's
early in the morning.
Early in the morning, just go out and fill you up a nice cold water balloon, and that'll be fun for the whole family right there.
It's a holiday.
It's a holiday.
You can't be held responsible on a holiday.
I prefer this next holiday much better. This is also National Root Beer Float Day today. Now your wife might like that better. You never know than the water balloons. I would too. On this is every year on August 6th, National Root Beer Float Day tells us to float a scoop of vanilla ice cream in an ice-cold mug of frothy root beer. The classic beverage creates a creamy treat loved by everyone. Also known as a black cow. The root beer float got its start in Colorado in a mining camp. It was Frank J. Wisner of Cripple Creek, Colorado.
Cripple Creek.
Up on Cripple Creek.
She sends me.
There you go. You would think that Robbie Robertson, when they wrote that song, would have said something about the root beer float.
I mean, how do you leave that out?
How do you leave that out?
Did it not rhyme with anything?
It's invented. It's root beer float. You could always add something like that. Up on Cripple Creek.
Something about a boat. I mean, you got floating boat there.
When I spring a leak, she mends me.
We're getting dangerously close to copyright infringement.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
How many seconds do you have to pay?
30. 30. We're not good. And I got it. I don't think my voice sounds very close to Levon Helm or whoever sings that song. But it started. Root beer floats were invented back in 1893, in August of 1893, by Frank J. Wisner of Cripple Creek, Colorado. He was the owner of the Cripple Creek Cow Mountain Gold Mining Company. Staring out the window, thinking about the line of soda waters he was producing for the citizens of Cripple Creek, when he came upon an idea. The full moon that night shined on the snow-capped Cow Mountain. No, this is what a crock.
This sounds like a marketing campaign. Not a national holiday.
Sounds like a bunch of crap.
Some ad man wrote this in the 50s.
The full moon that night shone on the snow-capped Cow Mountain and reminded him of a scoop of vanilla ice cream. He hurried back to the bar and scooped a spoonful of ice cream into his children's favorite flavor of soda, Myers Avenue Red Root Beer, and after trying, he liked it and served it the very next day. It was an immediate hit.
Immediate.
And an ad man wrote that. Of course he did.
You and I have both written ads.
Yeah, that was
marketing campaigns.
Clearly written by somebody. I don't know. What's on television, folks? What do you want to see on TV tonight? Olympics are on. Major League Baseball, I'll tell you first, though. 120, it's the interleague games going on where it's the division rivals and the rivals all over the place. The White Sox take on the Cubs. Lance Lynn versus Kyle Hendricks. That's at 120 in Wrigley. It'll be on Channel 643, Channel 597. Mets are in Philadelphia. Stroman versus Gibson. ESPN Channel 601 at 6 o'clock. Royals are in St. Louis taking on the Cardinals. That's at 7:15. Mike Minor versus Kwon Hyun Kim. That's on Channel 630. And at 9:10, the LA Angels play the LA Dodgers. That's Patrick Sandoval versus David Price on MLB Network, Channel 5.
Dodgers are starting a former Cy Young winner.
Yeah, how many do they have?
5.
Former winners. How many? I wonder how many awards they have
8.
on that team. Is it 8?
Yeah, 5 different pitchers, 8 Cy Youngs.
Olympics on NBC tonight. The women's marathon is tonight, and that'll be live because they'll start running at about, I think, 5 a.m. over there, right? Something like that. Men's 4x100 meter relay. You don't want to see that one.
Yeah, I didn't even see it. I just saw Carl Lewis's criticisms, and I knew it wasn't good.
Yeah, women's 4x100 as well. The women's 1500. I think these are all. I don't think any of these are live, but the Olympics are on. Watch them on NBC or all the other NBC stations. That is Brian Turner. I'm Bruce Dickey. Back right after this.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Briscoe Surplus Sales on the northeast edge of Flora is your one-stop do-it-all shop. Looking for rugged boots and footwear from great brands like Lacrosse, Rocky, and Carolina? They're there. How about top-notch small engine parts and service? Briscoe Surplus Sales has it. Whether you're wiring your switches or switching your wiring, Briscoe Surplus Sales has the solution and the know-how to help you get the job done right the first time. Briscoe Surplus Sales, your one-stop do-it-all shop.
At Clay City Banking Company, we're all on the same team, regardless of zip code. At home, work, school, or across the country, you can be part of our team with our cutting-edge mobile banking products. From your hand, you can check balances, transfer money, make deposits, and pay bills. Looking for a loan? We've got you covered with our mortgage, agriculture, commercial, and consumer loans. Join our team today. Clay City, Flora, Louisville, and Fairfield Banking Companies. We're the hometown banks, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
It is all things new at Zimdar's Heating, Air Conditioning, and Appliance Repair. We have a new line of heating and cooling equipment and new technicians. Our new equipment line offers 24 months free financing and excellent warranty coverage. Our experienced service technicians can provide you with quality service and repairs on all brands of HVAC equipment. Zimdar's has been serving Clay County and the surrounding areas for over 23 years. The employees of Zimdar's are here to help, so call local and call Zimdar's.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Brian Turner is here.
Busy.
He's busy taking a picture of a comic strip. One of my favorites.
It is great.
It's a really, really good one.
Pearl Before Swine. Read it.
Yeah, Pearl Before Swine. Welcome back. I mentioned that he was Hey, Mr. Tan, because you just came back from a nice big summer vacation. Now, granted, I don't typically show everybody's vacation pictures on this show, but these are interesting, and I've never. And he's to a place I've never. He went to a place I've never been. Never been to Florida.
I would actually. I understand that.
I've been to 43 states, and I've never been
Florida
to Florida.
Is awful.
Really,
for the most part.
But you weren't on the mainland.
Sorry, Disney fans.
Yeah, I'm not going to the happiest place on earth.
The closest I came to mainland was a boat trip up to the Everglades, just off the southern tip.
And that's nowhere near Miami.
No, where we were was not.
Yeah. Where'd you go?
We went to Key West and then Islamorada up the Keys, about halfway.
What is the... there's no beach at Key West, is there?
Not really. There's a couple of small beaches. They're very, very rocky. The one that is supposedly the best one to go to, I've been to Key West twice and still haven't made it to it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Fort Zachary. It's like a private or it's a public park, so it's not a public access, but you pay to get into it.
What's the attraction?
I think it's got less rocks than the others.
No, I mean, what's the attraction of Key West?
If you've ever been to New Orleans, it is.
I have been to New Orleans.
New Orleans smells like the ocean instead of urine. Duval Street is Bourbon Street.
Really?
Yeah.
It's that big.
Not quite as long, but which is also one of the nice things about Key West is everything on that west side of the island, all the bar hopping and all that, is all walkable.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, let's see.
I think it's a mile north to south.
Let's take a look at some of your pictures here. Now, those appear to be sharks.
That's at Robbie's. That's actually up the Keys in Islamorada. Okay. We did 4 nights in Key West, and we went to up the Keys and stayed at the resort up there for a couple of days. Those are not sharks. Those are tarpon.
Those are tarpon.
That's where you can go, and they sell you buckets of fish, and you just hang off the dock and feed the tarpon.
How much does it cost to buy a bucket of fish to feed fish?
$4 or $5.
So you're basically buying chum.
Yeah, that is exactly what you're buying.
What are tarpon? Are tarpon, they have teeth and stuff?
If they do, they didn't get a hold of me. So
are they?
You'll see one here later too in one of the other pictures.
Are they? Are those fish? I mean, these are freshwater or seawater.
That's seawater. I mean, that's right off the island.
Okay, so are these fish captive, or are they coming in just to get the fish?
They're not captive, but they do. These are larger ones that tend to hang around the docks, knowing that they're going to get fed frequently. There's some of those are 100+ pounds.
Oh my heavens!
Yeah.
Do people try
because
to
they get fed all the time?
Oh well, yeah, I'll buy that. This appears to be where you stayed.
Yeah, that is actually the resort pool, looking out off the north side.
That's
of the
right there on the water, huh?
Yeah, that is the ocean right on the other side of that sidewalk, basically.
No kidding.
So that's we have friends who have a condo down there with timeshare, so that's where we get to stay.
That's really cool.
It's not a bad view.
Is that the view from the other side of that little bar?
Actually, no, that's Islamorada as well. There's a restaurant there on the beach called Mile Marker 88 that we've hit both times we've been, and that's it, dipping right in the ocean. So they market themselves as the home of the sunset, which obviously you can see the sunset from anywhere, but you don't get that.
I was going to say everywhere's the home of the sunset.
That one's actually another sunset photo with the sailboat going by. We're out in the water on that one.
I got to tell you, it looks like a heck of a lot of people on that sailboat.
There's quite a few. There were 6 of us on a tiki hut floating in the ocean when I took this photo. It was a floating tiki hut where you bring your beer out there, and there's a captain that will drive you around the ocean. You basically do a lap at sunset and sit there and drink and listen to music in a floating tiki hut. It's kind of fun. We did.
All right.
Sarah and I did this for our honeymoon 3 years ago.
Yeah.
2.5-ish. We were supposed to go back last year with a group of 6 of us. It got canceled, obviously. So this was our trip back.
I think 3 years ago.
We've been married 3. It'll be 2.5 because we went in November.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Remember, she's an athletic trainer. I'm a reporter. We had to wait on a sports season to get over first.
Yeah. That's. Yeah, a lot of wives wouldn't put up with that.
Well, I married an athletic trainer. So.
It's true. You are here. Is this the headquarters of the Conch Republic, isn't it?
Yeah, that's. In fact, you get off the airplane in Key West, you have to walk through their tarmac outside, which is rare for most airports, but it says, "Welcome to the Conch Republic."
They did that about 30 years ago. Did you bring a flag back?
Did not. There were plenty you could buy, but I think the only touristy stuff I brought back was actually a Hemingway book.
Well, I was going to ask you if you went to Hemingway's house.
We did it last time. We didn't do it this time. We did a couple art museums last time that we did not do this time. This was a lot more bar hopping.
You went to his favorite haunts.
Hit Sloppy Joe's, hit Captain Tony's, which was the original Sloppy Joe's. Because Key West is a bar hopping town. You eat and you drink for a week straight.
Okay, now there looks like Jay is...
That is Jay with the fish you saw earlier.
Yeah.
That's the much smaller wild version.
Really?
That's a tarpon.
And the old boy is your
That
charter
was our
boat?
Captain Skip, who I don't think there was a single moment where there was not a cigarette in his mouth.
Is that right? He was...
and when you're going down the ocean, he would use one to light the next one.
Chain and heaters.
Just chaining them.
Chain and heaters. Well, you gotta like that. That's good, clean fun.
But it was about an hour trip north from Almarata through the ocean. And I was telling you off air, the 1 million acres of water in that. It's the Everglades National Park.
So this is in the Everglades.
That's in the Everglades. That's a back channel up by the mainland.
That's on the mainland.
Yeah, near it. I mean, it's mangrove outgrowths for miles down there. But
how far were you there from where you'd be able to stand on solid ground?
Oh, it was still quite. I mean, we couldn't see solid ground really. But 1 million acres of water, and the average depth in the ocean was 2.5 feet.
That just
At no point in a 5-hour boat ride could we have not jumped out and been waistwater high or waist high.
But you don't jump out.
You don't jump out.
There's like bugs and snakes and.
Oh, there were still plenty of bugs around the boat, and actually where we were fishing there in that back channel, which we caught tarpon, snook, redfish. Leave it to me, the Southern Illinois boy. I go out to the ocean in Florida and catch 2 catfish. But
carp.
Yeah, I kept waiting for a bluegill.
Where's all the walleye?
Yeah.
That sounds like a heck of a trip.
It's always fun.
I'll tell you what.
Liver pays for it, but it's always fun.
Well, that's exactly right. We're gonna take a quick break. We're gonna come back, talk sports right after this. Stick around.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Scheid Diesel Service Company is your anything diesel full-service center and fuel injection shop. Scheid Diesel offers the quickest turnaround times to get you back on the road. Scheid Diesel can service any diesel engine from agricultural, construction, heavy-duty truck, and automotive. Let Scheid rebuild your pump, injectors, or turbos. Need custom fuel lines? Scheid has you covered. With a drive-in service, they offer a variety of services, including oil changes, engine rebuilds, DOT inspections, and DPF cleanings. For unmatched quality, think Scheid Diesel Service Company. Anything diesel. Hi, my name is Bruce Dickey of Wabash Catch TV's Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Watch us each weekday right here on your local cable station. We're on at 9 a.m. with a repeat at 9 p.m. It's your local TV talk show with plenty of information, fun, and frivolity to get your day started right or maybe even ended right. Please contact me at 665-9970 or at bruced@wabash.net if you are a member of your organization would like to be a guest on the show. That's 665-9970. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Hey, thanks for watching.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
Get ahead of the game at Carter Athletic Academy, where the goal is to transform you into the best young athlete you can be. Train for top performance in football, volleyball, soccer, baseball, and softball. Professional private lessons and clinics are always available with Carter Athletic Academy's expert training staff. Carter's exclusive Hit Track system brings skill development as well as exciting gameplay to batting cages. Plus, the Academy is the perfect spot for your special event or celebration. The Carter Athletic Academy in Fairfield. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. Right there is Brian Turner. You can find him online probably at iamweeze.com. When are you going to start loading that up with photos? And
When free time appears.
That's been a while.
Well, most of my spring photos never made it on there because my laptop died with a couple weeks to go in the season.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so that's why most of the spring stuff never made it on there.
I wondered about that because I was looking for some. I had Coach Townsend on the show earlier this week, and I went there to steal some content. And I couldn't get it.
Yeah, spring stuff's not really on there.
I couldn't get it.
Blame my Apple MacBook.
I'm blaming you personally.
Also fair. Sorry, I did not do your work for you.
I appreciate you. Well, I appreciate your understanding. The Olympics continues this weekend. It's going to end up on Sunday. Here Sunday morning, or no, Saturday night, I guess. Have you been able to see any of it? What's your favorite part?
If we were in the hotel on the trip that we had the Olympics on, or condo, or the resort, or wherever we were, basically, if we weren't out doing something, I was watching the Olympics as much as I could.
Yeah, you and I were here talking about it, and we made the decision not to bet on the United States basketball team.
No, I bet it. That would have been one of the other guys.
Oh, okay. It must have been.
No, after they dropped those two exhibition matches, they dropped to like minus 250. I bet them to win the gold.
Did you?
Yeah.
How do you like that bet right now?
Loving it right now. They're
playing very
gold.
well. They're in the final. The final will be Friday. It'll be tonight, right? Like at 10:30 or something like that. Maybe 11 o'clock our time.
Yes.
10 or 11.
It's not 3 a.m. or.
That might be before that because it's 11:30 their time, so it'll be 9:30 our time.
I was told there would be no math.
14 hours. Yeah. 14
No, my other bets have not gone well. U.S. women's national team to win the gold. Didn't happen. Got the bronze.
Soccer.
Got the bronze. That one is actually a DraftKings boost.
What was I was going to say?
It was minus 165, boosted to plus 100.
Okay, I can
which
see
serves
that.
as a reminder that if they're boosting it, it's usually for a reason.
If they're boosting it, that's exactly right. And they didn't play worth a hoot all the way through the tournament.
they got the bronze and really didn't look like they even deserved that. But this was supposed to be the last hurrah for a lot of those players. Turns out it was kind of the band that stayed on tour a little too long.
Who would you call that then? I mean, what bands would you be comparable to that stayed on?
Pick any 80s hair band.
I like this guy. He extended his own. He won the shot put last time in Rio, and he won it again this time. And he sent a message out to his grandpa who died. About 2 weeks ago or something like
Ryan
that.
Krauser, our shot putter.
Ryan Krauser.
Hook 'em horns.
Yeah, and he is. I like that picture, and he has won 2 now. And I wonder if he
broke the record on his first throw, and then broke it again on the second.
Then he broke it 3 times.
I never saw the third one.
So he broke it. He broke it
again on his third one.
His final throw. He broke it again.
Yeah, the final throws. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a show. The guy put on a heck of a show.
Because the silver medalist, I think it was his 5th medal or something like that.
Well, he was
still overshadowed.
Yeah, it was the same. It's the first time this had ever happened in the Olympics. It was the same gold, silver, bronze as it was at the last Olympics. That had never happened in any sport. I was shocked by that. I was shocked by that. But
you think 4 years difference, though? I mean, you can see that if they were having the Olympics every year. 4 years apart to have the same trio.
Yeah.
400-meter hurdle races.
Fun to
has been a
400
highlight
hurdles.
for
Yeah, has
me.
that been the thing you've watched?
Yeah, I love 400-meter races. I love the 4x1, the open 4, and you throw hurdles into it at this level, and it's ridiculous. And to have both races, the top two both just shatter the record.
Right, shattered the world records.
Yeah.
and the men's race, but with
That was intense.
The Norway guy and
Karsten Warholm,
Thank
which
you.
is a great name.
When Rye Anderson versus
Yeah.
Rye Anderson, right?
Rye Benjamin,
Rye Benjamin, right? Pardon me, Rye Benjamin,
which is not a type of bread.
and also not a type of liquor.
Should be though.
There probably is some Benjamin Rye out there.
That's gonna be a cocktail if nothing else.
I'd like a
Can I get a Rye Benjamin.
I like a Rye Benjamin. It just comes in. It's got silver glass. And,
I mean, obviously you got rye whiskey. What else we put in that? Let's do.
but he broke. I mean, this was a 25-year-old
It was
record.
28-year-old record that was the Warholm kid had actually broken a few months ago,
Yeah.
and then he re-broke it and shattered it.
They both broke the world record by over half a second,
Yeah.
which just doesn't happen.
Yeah.
In track
Not
and field.
race that short.
Apparently people like the track over in Tokyo. Whenever
Well,
they
then let's say the next night the women turn around and do the same thing with two American women going
Yeah.
1-2, and both of them destroying the record.
it was something. I was really surprised, however, that the Americans, for the first time, American men anyway, did not get a medal. I think it was maybe the first time ever, did not get a medal in the short sprints.
Well, Noah Lyle was one of the favorites, and he didn't he get third in the.
I thought I got fourth.
I could have swore he got the bronze in the 200.
Maybe I think you might be right. No,
Because I
did see that
I had him
stat.
bet to win the gold, and I think he got the bronze.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then
I had him at like plus 265 to win the gold, and he didn't get there.
No, he didn't. I tell you what,
Because he's the one that in the semis pulled up early and almost didn't
Yeah, well,
qualify.
he didn't qualify as
On the
automatic.
he had to get a time.
Yeah. But anyway, it's. I'm having a ball watching. I'm going to miss it when it's gone. I know that some people don't always.
I love the Olympics. That's actually I remember watching the Olympics with my mom as a kid. Back that would have been what 84, 88, 92. Those Olympics.
Yeah.
Which still have some historic names that came out of those. The Carl Lewis's, the Jackie Joyner, Kersey. I mean, all those.
Well, FloJo had her record broken this time.
Yeah.
She would have had a 30-year-old record.
The
broken.
Jamaican woman broke it.
I think it was in the 200.
She became, I want to say, it was the first one to have gold in the 100 and 200 in back-to-back Olympics. For the second time ever. The other one was some guy named Bolt.
Yes, he did okay. Makes you really wonder what would have happened if the poor gal who got disqualified for smoking dope, if she could have been there. Sha'Carri Richardson. Oh, well, who knows? We'll never know. Maybe she'll be back for
the top American sprinter
23
wasn't
years.
there because he wasn't home when they came to drug testing.
Oh, was that right?
Yeah. He was given a time. He went grocery shopping, swears that he got back in time, but they said they knocked and waited and never heard from him, so they left an hour later, and he says he never heard a knock. And so, yeah, he had missed 2 previously. You get 3 attempts, and
Which one was this?
I can't remember the guy's name, but yeah, one of our top sprinters wasn't even there because not that he failed one, he just never took one.
Missed 3.
Yeah, that makes you a little suspicious.
Makes
I'll
you a
give
little
that.
suspicious. We're going to come back, talk football right after this. Stick around. Having car trouble, need a tow, or just some routine maintenance? Butcher Automotive in Louisville has you covered. Locally owned and operated, Butcher Automotive offers complete vehicle repair services along with tire sales and wheel alignment. They're your local hand-cooked tire and interstate battery dealer. Butcher Automotive offers free local pickup and delivery so your car can be repaired while you're at work or at home. Butcher strives to treat everyone's vehicle as their own. At Butcher Automotive, they don't want you to give them your business, they want to earn it.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Residents of the Clay County and surrounding area have relied on Clay County State Bank for sound professional service for over 100 years. With convenient lobby and drive-up hours, we are ready to serve you Monday through Saturday. We appreciate all who bank with us, and we look forward to the opportunity of working with anyone who is looking for a community bank to help with their financial needs. Give us a call at 665-3314, visit us online, or stop by and see us on the square in Louisville to experience our friendly personal service.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians, and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont's always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LaMonsOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
I thought I'd lost my business in that fire, but my agent was there before the flames were out. He said, together, we're going to rebuild. Our employees depended on it. My independent agent and auto owners made sure we didn't skip a beat. I mean, we didn't miss a single payroll.
For whatever lies ahead, we're always there. Auto Owners Insurance. North Wayne Insurance Agency in Flora is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Yes, it is, I suspect.
Yeah.
Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Pardon me for hacking.
There was one point I had to ask my wife, what's that organ right here? Because it hurts. She goes, that is your liver.
Welcome back to Big Talk with Bruce Dickey here on Wabash Catch TV. College football starts
28th?
3 weeks from tomorrow.
28th, I believe, is first game.
3 weeks from tomorrow is the at noon kickoff. I'll be in Champaign for the beloved Fighting Illini taking on the Nebraska Cornhuskers to kick off college football season. Sorry?
I think I might be at that one.
Really?
I've got tickets to 2 of the first 4, and I can't remember which 2 it is, but I believe that's one of them.
Well,
and then the other one's the night game.
That's Friday night. You're not going to be able to go to that.
I thought it was a Saturday night game.
Oh, I believe it's
Friday.
Friday.
Won't be able to go to that.
I think it's the 17th, isn't it? That's a Friday night game. Well, anyway, it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
The Illini, it's college football, and it's always fun to start. This is about the time when folks start putting their, may have already put some over-under on win totals.
The football talk is showing up in my podcast feed now, and it's right around the corner.
So for in celebration of that, we're gonna do the Big Ten if we get enough time. We'll do the SEC as well.
I say full disclaimer: I haven't dove in yet. I got to get
full disclaimer.
I got to get all my high school previews out of the way, and then I start diving into trying to power rank teams.
You're not doing the full preview.
Not the BDC preview. No, we are doing an insert. It is not the BDC football preview. It is going to be basically team photos and schedules for all the Wayne County teams.
Okay. Well,
but I will also do FCHS preview stories.
Let's start in the Big Ten West. How about the Big Ten West?
It's probably more exciting this year, which is rare.
It'll be
more wide open at least.
It's wide open. That's the thing, because Wisconsin lost a lot of guys. They got their quarterback coming back, but Wisconsin is their over/under is 9.5 wins. Each season is 12 games.
Minus 120 to win the division.
Minus 120 to win the division.
Is Graham Mertz going to be the Graham Mertz that played against Illinois, or is he going to be the Graham Mertz that played the rest of the year? Or is that still too soon?
That's way too soon.
It was a year ago, Bruce, and it was only, 24 straight completions?
It was way too soon. As a freshman, it's making his first start. Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Recruit. Huh? He was a 5-star recruit who looked like Tom Brady that game.
9.5 is the over/under on wins for Wisconsin. Which way are you going here for Wisconsin?
I'm going over. Paul Chris is taking over the play calling duties. They got it. Wisconsin actually couldn't run the ball much last year, but they got a stud freshman. Who's probably the next Wisconsin.
I'm going to go over as well.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Christ is a good coach, and he's got that program.
Jim Leonard's running the defense. He turned down the Packer job to come back to coach Wisconsin, which kind of tells you something.
That's a good squad. Iowa is the over/under is 8.5 wins,
which Iowa every year is 7 to 9 wins, so 8.5 is
8.5's too high.
I see. I'm going over, not because Iowa is improved. If you look at their schedules, it's set up for a 9-7 season.
I'm going under.
Not 9-7.
I'm going under because it's Iowa.
NFL math.
I'm going under because it's Iowa, and that's basically what I do. I don't.
Like I said, I don't think they're a good team. I hate the way Brian Ferentz calls offenses. I'm still taking the over because of the schedule.
PJ Fleck, row the boat. Ski-U-Ma up at Minnesota. Over/under is 7 wins, not 7.5. It's just 7.
They lost a bunch of NFL talent 2 years ago.
Yeah, they got a lot of last year returning.
They have a bunch of 6-year guys.
Yeah,
but it's still 3-4 star recruits, not 4 or 5. So it's more like a row of kayak.
Rather than row the boat.
Yeah,
row the kayak. I like that.
I wrote this down.
I might use that. Tanner Morgan is back, and
is that a
quarterback?
Good thing?
Another year in it. Surely that's a good. I'm going to go over for Minnesota.
What's the number?
But a 7. But I wouldn't be surprised at a push.
7's about right. Give me the under.
Okay. Let's go. Let's go to.
That's why I hate those full number over-unders, because that's
usually,
probably right. I mean,
let's go to let's move north to Evanston. Northwestern, the Kitty Cats, the Wildcats, at 6.5 wins.
Division champs last year, weren't they?
Yes, they were, and I still think that is way too high. I thought it was way too high last year. They proved me wrong. I'm still going under either way. I'm just going under Northwestern.
I'm trying to look at their non-conference. Indiana State. Is that it?
They got to have 3.
Duke, Ohio, yeah. I'm going to go over on that.
Over.
At Nebraska is winnable. That's one of most of their other road games are not, other than at Duke. Yeah, I'm going to go over.
Well, you haven't beaten Illinois then.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I do.
I just wonder, make sure you recognize your error. Let's go Nebraska. It's 6 wins. There is no way Nebraska gets 6 wins. Scott Frost is a fraud.
I really thought they'd be competing for the division title with him 3 or 4 years in, and they're not. Adrian Martinez has been a flop there, and he was.
People are running.
Such a high recruit for them.
McCaffrey's kids running like the wind from the organization. Kurt Warner's kid left. I got to tell you, I just am astonished that there are 6 wins. I'm going under. You going under?
Let's see. At Illinois, Fordham, Buffalo.
You're actually doing research.
Well, I'm looking at the schedule. You went under. I'll go over just for disparity here.
All right, you can do that.
6 is probably right.
They didn't going to get to 6. They're going to lose to Illinois.
Sure they are.
Purdue at 5. Was last year a fluke, or is Purdue going to return to being very bad, like they have always been?
I'm trying to remember what they got back at quarterback now.
Jeff Brom, let's see, David Bell, Jack Plummer. Jack Plummer is back. A wide receiver, David Bell is very talented.
Bell was pretty solid. The Moore didn't play much last year.
No.
So that's not much of a loss.
No.
I'm going to go under.
You're going under. I'm going to go under as well. I just don't think Purdue is all that good. Illinois, 3.5 wins. Do we even have to?
It's over.
Of course it's over for both of us, right? Of course it's over.
They're going to nail it. They're getting to 4.
Who cares? That's a win.
Yeah.
But you look at their schedule. I mean, their schedule is built for them to win 5, 6, 7 games, get to a bowl game.
We're getting to 4. And I say that. UTSA, Charlotte, Rutgers.
They got Rutgers and Maryland.
Maryland and Northwest. Maryland, I think
Maryland is not good.
They're going to wind up being probably 5-6 point favorites in that one.
I tell you what, let's do. We're gonna have we're gonna fight here in a minute, and but then we're also going to come back and do the East. You're watching Big Talk. We'll be back in a sec.
Make Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield your fashion leader. We're the little boutique with the big inventory of beautiful, trendy outfits and clothing in a wide array of your favorite name brands. And don't forget our large selection of jewelry and accessories. Carnaby Square is Southern Illinois' largest dealer of Brighton. At Carnaby Square, we take pride in our one-on-one, knowledgeable customer service and look forward to helping you create your own special look. Plus, always free gift wrapping. Find endless gift ideas 24/7 at CarnabySquare.com and on our Facebook page. Shop the fashion leader in downtown Fairfield, Carnaby Square.
When it comes to your banking, you have as many options as colors in the crayon box. That's why you can bank your way at Teutopolis State Bank. What works best for you may be different from what works best for your neighbor. Teutopolis State Bank is built to serve all your banking needs, whether it's online banking, mobile check deposit, text banking, or just stopping in to see them at one of their 3 convenient locations. Member FDIC and an equal housing lender, it's Teutopolis State Bank. Banking made personal since 1913.
Napa know-how.
At Flora Auto Parts, you can count on the Napa know-how experts to have the solutions to keep you running on the road or in the field. More than just your car, your locally owned Napa store carries a large inventory of parts for farms, heavy trucks, and just about everything that moves. Experienced counter people understand your needs and are ready to help with the perfect part at a great value. That's Napa know-how at Flora Auto Parts.
When you want an honest deal and hometown service without the runaround, go to Lamont Chevrolet Chrysler in Fairfield. Let Gabe McGahey, Sheldon Bunning, Jeff Black, Dennis Downs, Matthew Rogers, or Caleb Dunn score the best deal for you on your next new or pre-owned vehicle. Parts and service departments with factory-trained technicians and express lane and state-of-the-art tire and alignment technology. Lamont always inspects your battery, antifreeze, wipers, and tires for free. We want you prepared for the open road ahead. Open 24/7 at LeMansOnline.com. You'll like the way we do business.
In 1916, Warren Miller chose Auto Owners Insurance. Later, his son made the same choice, as did his grandson. And today, his great-granddaughter did the same. As we reflect on where we've been, we're grateful to our independent agents and to those who have put their trust in us, and to the generations who will. Auto Owners Insurance.
Harrison Insurance in Louisville is your local independent auto owners insurance agency.
Does your home show signs of foundation problems? Call the experts at Woods Basement Systems. Our Power Brace system can fix the problem permanently and help protect the value of your home. Call Woods Basement Systems today. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Mold, rank air, pests, all getting closer to inside your home. With a dirt crawl space, there's no telling what's below you.
A sealed crawl space locks the nasty stuff out, plus can lower your utility bills. Woods, the all things basement-y experts.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. Let's talk about the Big Ten East. The Big Ten East is, of course, home of Ohio State. The Ohio State Buckeyes have been very good for very long.
Who have kind of turned the Big Ten into the ACC with Clemson and then a bunch of middle-tier guys.
Yeah. I was kind of surprised when I was looking at the Big Ten how far down you have to go before you get back into that side. But Ohio State, 11 wins over under. Boy, that's a lot of wins.
There was some 11.5 out there, so it's been bet down to 11. So I think it opened at 11.5 in most places I was looking.
Really?
I like the under at 11.5. If I had to choose at 11, I'm probably still taking the under. If you do like the over, I would say don't bet that. Look at C.J. Stroud, 14-1 at the Heisman. Because they're getting over 11, he's going to be in that Heisman conversation. And that's a much better payout at 14-1. Heisman's a QB, 10-plus win.
I think Penn State gets them this year. I think Penn State gets them. This year, and
So you need one other one to hit the under.
isn't Michigan due?
Do, yes. Capable? No.
I'm going to go under.
I'm due to date Jessica Alba.
I'm taking the under on Ohio State. What are you doing?
I'm taking the under, but like I said, if you like the over, don't bet it. Take C.J. Stroud because he's going to be the key to that number.
Penn State's over-under is 9 wins. I'm going to take the over with Penn State.
I'm taking over as well.
I think
at Wisconsin, at Ohio State, that's their two toughest games.
Yeah, I think Penn State's the real deal.
The only slip up there could be at Iowa, depending on what you think of Iowa.
Michigan, 7.5 wins for the Wolverines. When's the last time Michigan's over-under has been 7.5 wins? Pre-Harbaugh.
Would have been pre-Harbaugh. I'm trying to think of any of the
Rich Rodriguez, maybe.
Or Rich Rod, or I think Rich Rod even always had higher expectations of that.
Yeah,
even in his bad years.
What was the big tubby guy?
That doesn't narrow it down for Big Ten coaches.
I can't remember.
We just talked about one of those teams. What up, Brett?
Yeah. Michigan, 7.5 wins.
I'm going to take the over, just hoping that Josh Gaddis gets things turned around.
That's just too small. 7.5 is too small. I'm going to take the over as well. I'm with
McNamara and Gaddis back together for a second year. You'd hope for some growth there.
IU, 7.5 wins for Indiana. I think I get to 8 wins to make this pay. That's too high for me.
Yeah, I'm taking the under.
I'm taking the under.
I love Tom Allen. I love what they did last year. Penix Jr.'s torn his ACL twice, the same one twice.
Yeah, it's. You hope for the kid that he's able to get through the year.
For the analytical guys, the EPA differential, they were 110th in football last year. They had some very good turnover luck, and they were 6-1, I think, in one-score games. That tends to regress. So yeah, I'm taking the under on that one.
Michigan State. They have been struggling the last 3 years. Do they continue struggling at 4.5 wins? That is low.
But no, I'm taking the over.
Yeah, I'm taking the over. I think Michigan State's going to get a turn.
Root against them, but I take the over.
Rutgers, 4.
Rutgers has football. I keep forgetting that.
They got a new coach. The Greg Schiano, the hero, is back.
New coach or same old coach?
Yeah, same old coach to try to bring them back into prominence. How do we like the fighting Schianos?
I'm going to take the over. I think they can win at Syracuse. They can win at Illinois. They got Temple, Delaware.
They're not beating Illinois. I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm saying they can. You give them a 20% chance of winning that. Those 20% adds up.
Can you bet on push? Will they let you bet 4 exactly?
You look for the juice somewhere.
Yeah. Okay. You're taking over. Okay.
I'm taking the over. Yeah. I hate 4 is probably right.
4's probably right.
Anytime you see a whole number on an over-under, it's probably
as much as I'm disrespecting them, I'm going to take the under. I'm going to take the under. So I just don't like Schiano, but that's a hard bet.
He gets the job done. Yeah, he's an awful human being who shouldn't be in charge of young men, but he gets the job done.
He does win from time to time. Maryland, 6 wins.
Loxley's boys.
There's no way Maryland gets the 6 wins.
They're another one that they're not that good, but the schedule's kind of set up for them.
Who's on their schedule?
And the under is shaded -125. Howard, Kent State, Indiana. Let's see. You know what? Give me the under. I was just looking at the rest. I thought
there's no way they get to 6 wins.
If they beat West Virginia week 1, they probably start 3-0, and then still finish under 6.
Oh, we didn't get time to get the SEC.
Let me do some research for next week.
All right, we can do that. We've got SEC.
Alabama, good.
Alabama, good. The rest of them, we'll see.
Probably also good.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, most of them. That's Weeze. I'm Bruce. Hey, folks, thank you so much. Well, I've got 30 seconds to kill. I started too early. What's your favorite part of Key West?
The bar hopping and being able
to name your favorite bar.
Favorite bar, Orchid Key Inn, 6-seater bar. The 6 of us got there hoping no one else would be there. Been there twice, had a blast both times.
There you go. There you have it. There's the recommendation. Folks, have a great weekend. We'll see y'all next time on Big Talk with Bruce Dickey. See you soon.